in Rockville, Maryland. This house was originally built in 1815 by a wealthy clerk of the name Upton Beall. Upton Beall built this house in 1815 for himself, his wife, and his 3 daughters. He originally owned 25 slaves who worked in the house as well as his other lands in Rockville. Currently, I'm at the northeast part of the property. When Upton Beall died in 1827, the house, his slaves, and everything else went to his daughters and his wife. After his wife passed away, his 3 daughters owned everything. By the time the Upton parents had passed away, the 3 daughters were left with the house, the property, and all the slaves. The original number of 25 slaves had gone up to 52 slaves by the time the daughters owned the property. So the number of 25 slaves went to 52. However, the slaves were never sold or bought by the Beall family, except for one case. The one slave that was sold from the Beall family was named John Henson, who was sold to Josiah Henson, who was believed to be his brother, and not only that, but a fugitive slave. He helped a lot of slaves escape and was also the prototype in Harriet Beecher Stowe's book, Uncle Tom's Cabin. 17 of the 52 slaves owned by the Beall sisters were hired out in Rockville for different jobs. Eventually, the 17 slaves that worked in D.C. were freed by the Beall sisters. For freeing them, they received $9,400 under the federal compensation program. But on November 1st, 1864, the Beall sisters let free the rest of their slaves when the Emancipation Proclamation was passed. Ironically, once the Beall sisters lost their slaves, they decided to sell some of their property to African American families and some of their unfree slaves here in Rockville. This started one of the biggest African American and one of the first neighborhoods here in Rockville. However, there have been reported cases of ghost findings here at this house. Some people think it may have been one of the many slaves, Upton, his daughters, or his wife. The Beall-Dawson house represents a lot of slavery that happened right here in our backyard in Rockville, Maryland. And the Beall-Dawson house was preserved here in Rockville. Most of the land and other surrounding places were not. As you can see, we are now in Rockville Town Center, which is not even a half block away from the Beall-Dawson.